Hey everyone, and welcome to day 15 of my horror movie review marathon, and I've got The Ring 2 movie review. The tape that kills you when you watch it is back. That girl popping out of the TV has another agenda, like trying to possess that one little boy's soul. As far as the story goes, after someone is found dead in front of their TV, Rachel Keller investigates if this could possibly be a continuation of the killings from last time that she was trying to avoid. Her son starts to get hypothermic ever since he came into contact with Samara, and now everyone believes his mom is at fault. I felt like this movie did have a change of pace since the previous film, and it definitely felt like a sequel, but it goes in a completely new direction than the first film, especially with the color scheme and just the whole storytelling overall. Because I'm pretty sure that if they wanted to make a trilogy, they could have, make 3D, The Ring 3D, and Samara popping out of the TV, but this time, I guess, it feels like it could potentially be the end forever with Samara, but who knows. As far as the casting goes, you've got Naomi Watts, who plays Rachel Keller, and of course she is pretty much better than ever in this movie. She has a lot more responsibilities to deal with, most importantly her son, and trying to figure out this whole story with Samara and basically how she came to be, because her adoptive parents were both killed in the first movie, and now there's just still something wrong with that girl. She is just not at rest. And for f***'s sake, will that boy please call his mom Mom instead of Rachel for once? I honestly don't think that's ever going to happen. Every time he screams her name, it sounds like Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight. Rachel! You've got Simon Baker, who plays one of Rachel Keller's co-workers at her new job, and he kind of seems a little bit nosy. I could have sworn that maybe there was going to be some romantic connection here, but personally, I don't see that, especially when he's not even taking her side in the first place, and he's like, okay, here, why don't you come over to my house? But then, I'm gonna have to make sure that this kid goes to the hospital because he's got a lot of issues. You've got Sissy Spacek, who plays Samara's real mom, and I really liked seeing her in yet another horror movie since Carrie, so I really liked seeing her short role in this movie, but it was also very important, which is something that I really wanted to see when they were showing certain flashback scenes. I thought that was really cool as well. The things that I did like about this movie, obviously, it was good to have a complete origin story scene as far as Samara goes, and at times this movie was scary. Even though I didn't think anything was going to top The Ring, I'll say that maybe this didn't technically top how scary the first Ring movie was, but there were some scary moments in this movie that did make me jump a couple times. But the things that I didn't really like about this movie, the camera work was definitely different in this movie. There were some slow motion shots or maybe some really quick shots, and it just kind of felt disjointed and out of place, so I couldn't say that it connected with me as much. But there were some other things like the CGI deer and the CGI Samara looking like she was in The Grudge coming up from the well. I mean, I was just like, really? You couldn't have actually added something real? Because it definitely looked fake, obviously. And the suspension of disbelief when people are supposedly getting sucked into the TV when Samara is there, I'm just thinking, this didn't happen before. She was normally the one popping out of the TV. Now it's the other way around. Didn't make sense. Maybe that's why I should have just stuck to that dream sequence from somewhere in the beginning of the movie. Overall, I would say that The Ring 2 was slightly scary, but I wouldn't say that it was better than the first Ring movie, so I can't really say that I enjoyed it that much, even though there were some scary things that I liked about it. I still remember the first time when I saw it, in theaters. So maybe it was scary at the time, just not anymore. I would actually recommend seeing this movie. It's an interesting sequel, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest. So I would give this 3.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of The Ring 2, and come back tomorrow for day 16 of my horror movie review marathon. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Trial Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys